now our plan is to put masking tape down and figure out where everything goes, so we have our exact plan before we install the furring strips.
So this is like our counter area right here. Window. This is the fridge, quite large. Sink will be here, gray water tank, diesel heater, and then this will be a bench, and all the electrical is going to be inside this bench as well. This is our clean water tank, the water pump, and then we'll pipe it across here. Our hot water here will be here. Then there will be an attachment with a shower off of the back there, and then the water will be piped here to the sink. This is approximately where the bed height will be. The bottom frame will bolt into all these rivets, and then it'll rise about 8 inches, and then the mattress is going to be on top here. So it's a pretty high bed at this height, which we should be able to sit on it without hitting the ceiling too much.
And then obviously the other goal is that we have a ton of storage space underneath the bed.
Yep, all under here. Quick update on the tools. I have a drill press now, which is very nice for drilling straight holes. Got a new table saw and got a miter saw and a stand over there now. I'm drilling holes in the van. Make sure you use a drill stop because you don't want to poke through and hit the exterior wall. And this prevents the drill from going through once you drill. This is a cobalt drill bit, which is good for drilling through metal. So, and we're installing these riv nuts, which will bolt things to the wall. You can screw them in. And that provides a really strong hold for all of our things to be mounted on. And it prevents any rust starting on the van because whenever you drill through it, we paint it with rust paint, which will prevent rust from starting, like if you use self-tapping screws. And these are also extremely strong. They can hold like 1,000+ pounds each.
So here's the riv nut tool. You put it in like that. And then you squeeze. And then you just unscrew it.
The van's first big snowfall. Now we're countersinking each of these holes for this bolt, which then goes on to the ceiling. So we put the bolts through the furring strip with some Easy Cool, and then Loctite the bolts, and then the 3 bolts will go to the riv nuts on the beam. So the far one has a bolt through it, and this one is left empty because the cabinets are going to attach there and there. I'm just putting this 1/8 Baltic birch onto the wall backing for the upper cabinet. I now have the furring strips in for the wall with the window and all the bulkhead furring strips, and done insulation all over the van now, 100% done. Each of these furring strips actually took quite a while because I had to drill a hole through where the riv nut is behind, and then countersink, and then cut strips of this insulation to do as a thermal break between the wood and the metal, so the heat doesn't transfer from the metal to the wood. This is just backing for the upper cabinet, so the cabinet's gonna attach here. So there's like pass-through holes on these furring strips with riv nuts behind that the upper cabinet will attach to, And there's pass-through holes here with riv nuts behind that the lower cabinet will attach to.
What are you doing?
Plugging in a heater.
Yay! Very good, very necessary in this winter wonderland.